Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. Look at me waving with my knitting needle. Anyway, hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes. And today in this video, excuse me, I can't talk today. I'm going to tell you guys a story about a very impatient customer at work who couldn't wait for a sandwich. So this is a story about how I was working one day and we were super busy, and this person ordered the sandwich at the worst time ever for his lunch, and he was in a hurry and he was like getting super impatient because there weren't very many of us in the kitchen, and I was running the sandwiches out, and so I had to run back and forth and deliver messages from the kitchen to him, and then he was so impatient that he canceled his order at the last minute. So this is a story about how sometimes when you're at work you run into customers that are not very nice, and sometimes you can't make everybody happy, especially if you're doing your best to be the most polite to them. Always be polite to customers, even if they're being super rude to you, and just try your best not to be rude back to them, because that's not very mature. And also it is quite frustrating when a customer gets very impatient and rude. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started, I'm pretty sure, about maybe 5 years ago. I was working at my coffee shop job that I had before the job I work at now, and I'm working a Sunday, and Sundays were our very crazy days. We were very crowded with people in the restaurant, and we had people in the coffee shop, people in the bar. It was just a really crazy day. So I was busy I was a floater, so I was working in between the kitchen and running people's food out. I was crazily busy taking care of the customers, and my coworkers were helping in between. So between everybody taking breaks and everything. So we had one person on his or her break. I was in the kitchen with my coworker who I was working with, that worked with us at the time, and she was having me run sandwiches out. So I'm busy running all these sandwiches out, and then she's helping me by giving me a break so I can do the dishes as well. So like we're taking turns like running sandwiches out and then running back and forth, and we're trying to get like the kitchen cleaned up, doing the dishes and everything. So then as I get pretty much everyone their sandwiches, this one guy goes,
"Excuse me, where's my sandwich?"
So this guy was like in his maybe like 40s, and he was definitely old enough to have patience, and he didn't seem to have very much patience, and he was like wanting a sandwich. And I was like, "Oh, what did you order, sir?" And he goes,
"Oh, I ordered this blah 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 blah." And
so I think he ordered a popular sandwich we had in our restaurant, and he had been waiting for quite some time. I think he was waiting for like 20 minutes when a lot of people were waiting for, I think, like a half an hour, because we only had 2 people in the kitchen. So I was like, "Here, let me check on it for you." So I go to the kitchen and ask my coworker, excuse me, where's this person's sandwich? He goes, what's his name? So I forgot the person's name. I'm such a dork. I run back out and I ask the person what is his name, and he goes,
Sure.
oh, Instagram. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Yes, I named this person Sir, obviously. That's the only thing I could think of just because he was a sir. Anyway, so he was like getting very impatient, angrily waiting for his sandwich, and he was waiting for such a long time. And I'm running back and forth, busy running back and forth, bringing other people their sandwiches who have already been made. And also, he's like he's like kind of like getting mad because he's been waiting for quite a while. And so I keep running back. He keeps having me send messages back to the kitchen going, he needs a sandwich, blah, 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 blah. And the person was like, I'm sorry, I'm only person doing the stuff at the panini press right now because we made paninis and I'm really trying and I'm really sorry. And I said, can you please tell him that his sandwich will be out soon, like 10 or 15 minutes. So I run out to the front of the coffee shop, and I explained to the person, oh, I'm sorry, your sandwich is going to be 10 or 15 minutes. And he goes,
I'm in a hurry.
so I end up having to run back to the kitchen and tell the kitchen this, and they're like, he needs to wait. We're almost done. Blah, 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 blah. I'm really sorry. Blah, 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 blah. There are other people ordering sandwiches. Blah, 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 blah. And I said, okay, I will let him know. No, and we didn't know he was waiting for a while. And so I tell him all this information that we'll have his sandwich out soon, and he goes,
Never mind, I want to cancel my order, blah, 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 blah.
so he storms out pretty angry, and I felt really, really bad. And so I walked back to the kitchen and I told them he left and wanted to cancel his order. And I felt really bad and I apologized. And my coworker was like, it's okay. It is not your fault. There's only 2 people in the kitchen, blah, 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 blah. And he ordered a sandwich at the wrong time at the lunch rush, excuse me. And he blah, 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 was being a little rude and impatient and blah, 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 blah. So after that, my coworker continues to make sandwiches and have me run back and forth. And I was really helpful. She said I was really helpful to her running the sandwiches back and forth while she was making them. And that was a lot of help for her. And I was going as quickly as I could. And she told me, despite the fact that that customer was mad, I was doing a good job helping her. And that made me feel good, despite the fact the customer made me feel bad because he was being so rude and impatient about his food. But sometimes you just can't make people happy. And the best thing you can do is just try your best to give them the best customer service ever. And even if it still doesn't work, what else can you do? So the moral of the story is sometimes you do run into those rude, impatient customers at work, and sometimes they want something right away when they're in a hurry, and it is quite frustrating when they have to wait for so long and everything. And so that they have to wait so long that they want to cancel their order and stuff, and it is quite frustrating. But sometimes you can only do what you can do, and it's not your fault when there's not very many people in the kitchen, or you only have one person running food out and everything. So, sometimes customers just get impatient when you least expect it. But don't let it ruin your whole shift or your whole day. Just try to have a good day throughout your shift at work, because it's always good to bring a good mood to work. So that was a story about my impatient customer. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post a video except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!